Hi, my name is Nila Bhakuni, and I'm the corporate AVP at Baptist Health South Florida. And I'm here to talk to you about unlocking multimodal clinical data for secondary use and about our experience with John Snow Labs.
Hi, my name is Linda Chen. I'm the COO at Johnson Labs.
I'd like to tell you a little bit about Baptist Health. We're located on the eastern corner of Florida, all the way from the Keys to West Palm Beach. You can see that we have 1.8 million patients annually, 12 hospitals, over 200 outpatient centers, and we also serve several counties. We are an award-winning healthcare system known for its innovations and a lot of other accolades, and a favored hospital system in South Florida. What's most pronounced about the services that we serve in our community is our centers of excellence. So we have cardiac, we have cancer care, brain and spine care, and orthopedic care. This is a graphical slide of our locations of our hospitals in each of the 3 counties that you see in Southern Florida: Palm Beach, Miami-Dade County, and Monroe County. What is very interesting about the patients that we serve is the demographics. And if you see, primarily with Miami-Dade County and the others following, one thing that we have is a demographic of very high Hispanic population. It's really important with our origins as a community hospital that we serve the patients that we serve. And in that, the data is really important because our data getting out allows new interventions, therapies that would be directed towards our patient population. And without that data, they're unserved. There's been a lot of difficulty in preparing the data for AI. For it to be used for medical research, we really need to have the data in good order. For it to be used as therapies in interventions, for it to be data licensed, it has to be prepared so that it's organized in a certain way. And then even for secondary use, we need to be able to see how many patients we have for each disease state and organize the data properly. And that first step and the approvals that we need to get from our IT collaborators is not insignificant. We want to make sure that the data is secure, we want to make sure that it's protected, and we want to make sure that it's sufficiently de-identified so that everyone is protected.
Thank you, Nila, for your overview. We're very excited about our collaboration. Let me start by sharing the features that Johnson Lab will leverage within its patient journey intelligence platform to unlock the full value of Baptist multimodal clinical data for secondary use. The patient journey intelligence platform is the first end-to-end system designed specifically to transform multimodal clinical data into high-fidelity, AI-ready patient journeys. It integrates our state-of-the-art accurate capabilities, include AI-powered data curations, de-identification and tokenization, normalization and terminology mapping, patient-level reasoning, deduplication, and OMOP CDM mapping. Let's take a closer look at the architectural diagram built for running on Baptist Health's own HIPAA-eligible AWS infrastructure with proper security measures. The PHI data will be ingested, normalized, transformed into OMOP CDM to become AI-ready datasets. The platform comes with pre-built agents, which includes cohort creation, patient-level exploration, timeline exploration, and assist, which are meant for non-programming end users to use through an interface that while ensuring provenance, confidence scoring, versioning, and audit trails. And future agentic AI development through AWS Agent Core can easily be achieved if Baptist chooses to do so later on. So when the data comes into the platform, we will de-identify the data as the first thing. Our de-identification solution covers the ability to de-identify structured tables, unstructured clinical notes, PDF documents, DICOM images, and many other formats. we are able to mask and obfuscate and tokenize patient data consistently to maintain patient lineage. Any future new pieces of patient data that comes into the platform will be obfuscated to belong to the same anonymized patient to maintain that consistency. The models powering our solution consistently outperform general purpose large language models in peer review papers. These state-of-the-art models are able to achieve regulatory-grade accuracy in PHID identifications and data curation while being 80% more cost-effective in total cost of ownership on software and hardware than any commercial API. The data curation process is next, and the pipelines we develop consist of specialized name entity recognition, assertion status, and any code resolvers that are all trained on deep understanding to the medical language. The platform extracts structured meanings from all of these sources, clinical facts, medications, stagings, biomarkers, procedures, relationship, and merges them into a unified OMOP datasets to allow efficient and easy information retrieval. Another core requirement for Baptist Health was explainability. Every data point in the patient journey intelligence platform is traceable back to its source. It's versioned, auditable, reproducible, and has the ability to allow human in the loop workflow for validation of the data. This aligns with the FDA guidance on real-world evidence, and the platform is the first secondary use data systems designed specifically to meet the latest FDA requirements. To do so, Johnson Labs uses deterministic pipelines when possible, combining with domain-specific small language models to achieve high accuracy, low hardware cost, and fast processing time on large amount of documents. Let's take a look at the demo of the platform itself. Here, let's now check out the demo itself. So this is the patient journey intelligence platform. It starts with the section of data integration, which there are many data connectors that are already pre-built, which customers can use to set up their own configuration and provide a data ingestion pipeline automatically. And once the ingestion pipeline is set up, the processing can be done depending on the configuration, which we provide several different templates of ingestion pipelines and configurations that the data should be treated. It usually entails document ingestion, de-identification, information extraction, knowledge graph enrichment, OMOP data map modeling, merge and deduplication, and clinical measure updates. And you can choose to do any one of these steps, and it will provide you with the information of the process results. And there is the logs that are built to track all the data ingestion process. What the customer can also do is upload any additional data sets if for de-identification purposes, for example, and when it comes to de-identification, here the human in the loop workflow can happen just to verify and reject or make changes to the de-identification of this obfuscated documents. The next thing, once the data set is in a ready to go OMOP CDM, users can now create cohorts by building with filters, which is the traditional inclusion exclusion filters that you can create, use templates, ask assistants, and import clinical trials. I will take a look at the assistant features for building a cohort. Here, you have access to a natural language processing capability, natural language conversational capabilities, where any detailed queries can be done by identifying using natural language queries show all patients with active prescriptions for antidepressant medication with the end date is no in the future. And finally, there's the clinical trial matchers. By putting in the clinical trial number, the platform will automatically extract the inclusion, exclusion, eligibility criteria and identify if there's any patient sets that match the criteria. Finally, if you have a specific patient, you want to take a look at the patient history, you'll be able to see the patient history outlined here, all the information that has been extracted, including the visits, procedures, medications, conditions, notes, and the condition, and each one of these has a connection to the original source documents that a person can verify the accuracy and the correctness of the information as well. So one of the most exciting part of this collaboration is the speed of implementation. Patient Journey Intelligence Platform is a plug-and-play solution that Johnson Labs developed to allow any data teams to use our state-of-the-art medical language models without needing the specialized expertise. In just 100 days, Baptist Health will have a full production and user-ready solution from the day Johnson Lab gets access to the infrastructure with necessary permission. From the beginning, Baptist Health chose Johnson Labs because we are healthcare native, where we work 100% on healthcare and life sciences projects. Our models are state-of-the-art, peer-reviewed, and built for clinical accuracy. We offer the most advanced de-identification technology and solutions. We deliver deterministic, explainable pipelines, not black box large language models. And we deploy all our solutions privately, ensuring no data ever leaves customers' environment. This combination is unique in the industry, and Baptist Health is setting a new standard for how health systems can use AI, a trusted, governed, multimodal intelligent layer that powers research, quality, and clinical decision making. We're honored to partner, and we're excited for what is to come next. Thank you for being here today, and please let us know if you have any questions.